Hello everybody, it's Mia T-Rex here today, and I am here today with my friend Avocado Tree. We've grown this guy from a seed. Actually, a friend of mine who's named Liz started the seed and had a small plant which she gave to me. From there it started getting really large, so I gave it to my daughter to take care of for a while, and then it got really huge, so I took it back. And now I'll show you how big it is. See, it's this big. This is pretty big. So this is my friend, the avocado tree, and we're trying to keep him alive indoors. I've never had one live this long. Usually they live 4 or 5 months and they die. This one's a couple years old, and I love it. I love you, avocado plant, so don't die, just do well. I think if I give it good energy and good thoughts and love, maybe it'll do better. Or it could just be my imagination. Anyways, I'm here today to talk to you about the healing power of juice fasting and what can happen during a juice fast. One of the things I want to make clear about juice fasting is your body will decide where it wants to heal. That is, as soon as you start a juice fast, you might have a number of things that are wrong with you, and you don't have to worry about even thinking about it. All you have to do is drink the juice, and your body will determine, because it's an amazing machine, that with the proper tools, fruits and vegetables and live enzymes, can go in and just heal itself of whatever is wrong. So, although juice fasting can't heal everything, me, for instance, I have a degenerative spinal disease where the damage has pretty much been done. I can't grow back a new spine. Unfortunately, juice fasting has really helped me a lot, but cannot fix that. Juice fasting can go in and fix your cardiovascular system, it can fix your lungs, which it did in my case, and it can surprise you with the things that it can do. Because your digestive system usually uses about 70% of your body's energy and resources to power itself. When you're juice fasting and you're not using that power towards your digestive system, it can be used to go in and heal your body in amazing and huge ways. I was a smoker from age 14 all the way up till about 40 years old, and I really damaged myself. I was starting to get the wrinkles around my lips. I was starting to get the raspy voice. My lungs were really, really weak. I've always been a shallow breather, and it's just a really bad idea to smoke. Just want to say this real quick. Smoking not only hurts your lungs and gives you a better chance of having cancer, but also they've made a connection between spinal degeneration and smoking. So not a good idea to smoke for a lot of different reasons. It destroys your health. Just don't do it. If you're doing it now, find a way to quit. I had done a lot of 30-day juice fasts, and I thought, wow, I've probably already healed my lungs pretty well. One of the juice fasts that I documented, you'll see that I got really, really sick. I was in bed, I couldn't do anything. I felt like I had like cardboard broken up in my lungs, and I was choking and I couldn't breathe. A couple days into that illness, I went and I took a shower and I started coughing, and I coughed up these horrible 2 gigantic balls of this sticky black stuff, and it looked almost like I was coughing up flesh that was diseased and black. I really don't know to this day what it was. I mean, I wasn't going to save it and take it to the laboratory, but I felt so much better when I coughed those things out of my body. And with smoking all those years, it's no wonder I would have had a lot of tar and gross buildup in my lungs. I'm surprised I didn't get lung cancer. And who knows that I didn't have the beginnings of that. But whatever it was that I coughed out tremendously healed me. And my body knew that that needed to be done, and my body utilized all the extra energy it had from juice fasting and went in and healed that. And after that juice fast, things have really changed for me. I'm able to breathe a lot better. Before, when I took a deep breath, I would cough and sputter. I felt like I had filled my lungs up too much and I was stretching them and they were hemorrhaging or something. Now, I can take a big, huge, deep breath and I feel absolutely fine, just like I did when I was a kid. I was sedentary for so long when I was obese, and I had all these mysterious health problems. Whenever I would try to lift my arms up, I would get dizzy and start to black out. So I learned really quickly not to do that back then when I was sick. And so I had all this time period where I would resist and avoid lifting my arms up. So what happened was, since I didn't use my shoulder, it's use it or lose it, I got frozen shoulders. So during one of my fasts, my body decided, hey, it's time to heal those shoulders. So it went in and it started repairing things, and I started working through it and trying to move my shoulders more. And lo and behold, they did heal. So you may get a flare-up of an old injury that wasn't able to heal that great before because you are drinking and smoking and eating a lot of crappy food. I mean, how well do you think you're really going to regenerate your cells at that point? So while you're juice fasting, you have a better ability, and your body will actually go in and repair those things. So don't worry if you start to kind of feel an old injury flare up or you feel things going on. For me, I was really nervous. I thought, oh no, my shoulders are hurting really bad. I'm finished. My shoulders have just gone to hell. I didn't know that that's what was happening. And sure enough, that is what happened. My shoulders are working way better than they did before. You're not going to choose what parts heal. Some of the stuff that's going to happen will be invisible. You're not going to know that it's happening. I really feel that I had a lot of plaque building up in my arteries because my circulation was super bad. I've always had really poor circulation, but my circulation got so bad that at the end of the day, when I sat down to watch TV on the couch, my arms would go numb and they would start aching and feeling like they had rubber bands around them that was cutting off the circulation. Sometimes they would both go to sleep. And it would scare me. I would start having chest pains and thinking that I was going to have a heart attack. And maybe I was. Maybe I was heading towards a heart attack. And maybe I just never got to find out, which I'm happy and thankful for. And I'm very grateful that, to myself for giving myself this gift of juice fasting and potentially avoiding all kinds of crazy things that I don't even know might have been happening. I feel that during the juice fasting process, of all the juice fasts that I've done, I've slowly and gradually broke apart all of that plaque that was in my system, and it's gone out and dissipated and washed away. So, same with my digestive system. This may sound a little disturbing, but this is important information for you guys, and also you women. A lot of women do not have regular bowel movements, and that's very unhealthy. Everything that you eat should be eliminated within 24 hours. And a lot of times people are holding on to things because they're constipated and they eat too much meat and a lot of other things that don't go through your system good. And their system gets very toxic and they get kind of a buildup in the lining of their intestines, and they get little pockets, and all kinds of the crevices and pockets in their intestines gets just filled up with this awful buildup. I've seen it firsthand because on my first juice fast, I did not do enemas during the whole 30 days. And at the end, when I started eating again, a lot of stuff broke free. And it was really disgusting. It was blackish, it was tarish. This is the stuff that resides in your intestines because of the bad food that you eat. My system, I was having a bowel movement once a week, if that, for most of my life. It's taken many, many juice fasts to keep on cleaning and re-cleaning my whole intestinal system out until finally it's getting healthy now. And I'm still working on it, guys. I have a lifetime of just horrible intestinal health, and I am still working on. I'll have to do another juice fast to completely clear it out again. And each time I'm restarting it and trying to make it work correctly. And each time it's getting better and better and better. And for those of you that have any kind of intestinal problem, juice fasting can really be a lifesaver for you. Not only will you get to feel the soothing and wonderful, miraculous break that it's going to give you during the 30 days of your fast or however long you do it. Oh, it's going to be so nice for you. But also restarting your digestive system carefully with smoothies and fruit, and slowly. You're going to, if you stick to a plant-based diet, you're really going to feel such a relief, and it's so wonderful My message to you today is, if you don't feel as good as you felt when you're a teenager or in your 20s, if you're older in your 40s and 50s, even your 60s up to your 80s, if you don't feel like you felt as a young person, where you're regular as far as your bowel movements and your circulatory system works nice and your mind is working smoothly, all of that stuff, if that's not working well, try a juice fast. Let your digestive system have a break so that it can take all of that extra energy and put it towards healing in your body and give your body a really great chance to heal itself and just clean everything out. You will be very grateful to yourself for giving yourself this gift. And trust your body, it's going to know exactly what to do. Let it heal. And keep on going if you don't feel like you're done. Do a 10-day juice fast here and there. Do a 30-day juice fast here and there. Watch all my other videos. I documented everything from day one all the way to now. I've been at it for, I don't know, what, 4 years or something, off and on doing all these juice fasts, repairing my health. I started off a bloated, sluggish, unhealthy, depressed, lethargic, sedentary person. It was horrible. I felt like there was a dark veil of fog in front of me. And now I feel vibrant. I'm suffering from spinal stenosis and herniated discs, and I'm having seizures in the evenings a lot of times. And I still feel better than I felt when I was eating the standard American diet, which is complete crap. Don't buy into the advertising when you see it on the TV and it looks good and it's tasty. None of that stuff tastes as good as being healthy feels. Don't cut yourself short on that kind of stuff. You deserve a happy, healthy life. Take control of it today and start a juice fast. Check out my channel, check out all my videos. And remember, I'm doing it and you can too.